So I'm broke. No. So funny story. Um, if you're bored, hopefully this story entertains you because I still think it's fucking funny. Um, and I tell everyone this story just because it's like one of those. You're like, let me entertain some folks. Let me tell them this dumbass story real quick. But so I had like an iPad or whatever that I had bought on like an impulse buy, and I realized I really didn't really need it or use it like that, and I took it back to. I just got a text. I took it back to the Apple Store, and realized I didn't really use it that much. I don't really care for technology. Technologic. I don't really care for material things like that. It was just an impulse buy, and I just like wanted to feel happy for 5 seconds. And I was like, I really don't fucking need this. So I went to return it to the Apple Store, which is where I bought it, in a part of town that I don't normally go to, and it was like a fancier, bougier, caucastic mall, South Coast Plaza Mall. If you know, you know. If you don't, Google it or something. Um, but I had returned the iPad, got my refund or whatever, and I figured since it was an area that I'd never been in, I feel like I have alopecia. My head's so itchy or something. Um, returned the iPad, got my full refund back. Figured I'd kill some time, and I went on an app called Grindr, where like it's a dating app, dating, 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 um, a dating app for gays, queer, LBGTQI, LMNOP folk, and like myself, and I was just like browsing on it, or whatever. And then I get a message from this more mature, older man, super cute, great body, cute, and we started exchanging pics, not safe for work pics. Yeah, we did that because I love taking nudes and it's just like fun for me. If you see my Instagram, you'll see what I'm talking about. But we started exchanging pictures or whatever, and he told me to come over, and we were only talking for like 20 minutes, and gays are just wild. We are like, I don't fucking know who I'm talking to. He could be a murderer, but he has a great dick pic, so I'll risk my life for some dick. So yeah, we did that, and I was like, fuck, whatever, yeah, let's do it. And I didn't want to be disgusting, so I went to a 76 gas station and bought some mint and some mouthwash. And I did a little horse bath with my little wet wipes that I keep in my car. And I just like wiped down and like wiped down back there because you don't want no duty booties. Um, so I freshened up and I went over. Really sketchy at first because I wasn't aware that his house was in the back behind a repair shop, which you had to go around the repair shop up a gravel road thingy and go around the corner to the back of the repair shop. That looked a little sketchy, but I was like, I'm gonna die today, and you know, it's kind of a fantasy of mine to fight for my life while a serial killer is chasing me because I watch too much horror movies, and I'm trained though. I fuck you up. But I pull up to his place. I head upstairs and because he lives on the second story, and I head upstairs and I say hi, hello, like he's real. He's not a serial killer. He's not gonna fucking chloroform me and steal my organs and sell it to the black market. Although I'm curious as to how much I'm worth. But so we started. You know, clothes came off. We went to the bedroom and we just started playing around and doing all that adult stuff, behind closed door stuff. And he asked me if I've ever tried ecstasy before, and I never have. I've never done a really hard drugs before, and I was just feeling wild because I just got $750 back for my iPad. I was like, let's just fucking do it. And he's like, have you tried ecstasy? And I said no. So he gave me a quarter to start because it was my first, and I was like, I'm shy. I'm new to this. Be gentle. And so he gave me a quarter of his some ecstasy, whatever, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I did it. I took it, and it was like slowly, like I could feel it like moving through my body. And if you don't know, ecstasy is a hell of a drug. I've learned my lesson, and you'll see why. But I took it, and I was 7 inches down on my back, just going all that stuff. And he pulls out of me, me. He pulls out of me, and he just like books it like out of the room, doesn't say anything, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? He's Is this even his house, or what the fuck did I just get into? So he runs out of the room and leaves me there naked and high. And I wasn't really feeling it yet, but I was just like, so my body feels a little different. So there he goes, running out of the room butt naked, leaving a complete stranger on his bed in the middle of the day. This is during the day, by the way. And he leaves me in the room and he runs off. And then he runs back in and he's like, fuck, my ex is walking up the stairs, like right now he's like, I don't know what to fucking do. And then I was like, what the fuck are you talking? Why does that matter? And I'm slowly kind of high right now. And it's like kicking in the E that he gave me, not in this moment, but like in the story time. But he is panicking or whatever. Then I was like, I was acting like I lived there. I was like, it's fine. I'll just go in the bathroom. I'll just hide in the bathroom, whatever. So I don't know what pace I was walking. I felt like a sloth, but I finally make it into the bathroom, and I lay in the tub that he has, and I close the shower curtain. And then his ex walks into the room or whatever, and the daddy, we're gonna call him daddy, and daddy runs into the bathroom and he closes the door, and he's looking at me, but he's so panicking, like he took a full thing of E, and he's like really fucking in it. My nose is really dry because it's winter here, and I have like a cold sore blister thing in my nose. It's not coronavirus. I get tested regularly. I'm clean. Negative. He runs into the bathroom and he's like, oh fuck, I'm so sorry, are you okay? He's like, is it a drug? He's like, it's hitting you. I was like, yeah, it's hitting me. He's like, it's hitting, oh my god. And he's like taken back because he sees how like high I am on the quarter, because I'm a fucking wimpy goofy goober baby, super sensitive and weak to everything. He sees that the drugs are hitting me and like my eyes are dilating or whatever. Now I'm just like, wow, this is great. Everything feels good. And I'm sitting, and this is the very beginning. Like I'm starting to climb, and he's like, oh fuck, I don't know what to do. I was like, you just figure it out. This is my eyes when I'm in the tub. I don't know they're open, but I was like, you just go figure it out, and I'll be right here. I'll be like really quiet. I'm Asian, so like I'm a ninja. I'm just naturally quiet. So, but he's so panicked that when he ran up to me, because he's in the bathroom and he really wants to sell it, he's holding onto his shorts and he's doing this. Like, he's like taking them off and putting them on, and taking them off and putting them on, because he feels like his ex can see through the door and see that he's not actually taking a shit, and he's just talking to his bathtub, which is actually filled with a naked Asian man with his pants down to his ankles, who's kind of high. And so he's doing that. I was like, just go. Then he goes and trying to distract his boyfriend or whatever, or figure out a way to get his ex-boyfriend out of the house. And he finally gets his ex-boyfriend. Oh fuck, I missed the whole part. He's trying to get his boyfriend out of the house or whatever, and the daddy leaves, and I'm just chilling in there. I'm just like vibing, and like the tile that he has in there. I keep closing my eyes because I'm envisioning, going through the archives of my mind. The detail of the tile of the bathroom are like peeling off of the walls. I'm just like, oh shit, this is amazing. So I'm there. I am just naked, just trying to feel the tile in the wall because I'm really feeling myself. and like touching my skin and all that. And I feel like a gust of wind against the shower curtain, and it's the ex-boyfriend walking into the bathroom while a naked, high Asian man that has a throat coated in pre-cum is molesting the walls and tiles of his ex-boyfriend's bathtub. It's fun, good times. So I'm chill. Like I'm not stressed or like, oh fuck, there he is. I'm gonna get murdered or my ass beat by two strange white men. But the ex-boyfriend is there just pissing away, and I'm just super chill. And in my mind, I told myself that if I sit like this with my legs up and I hold my feet up like that, I'm just sitting like this in the tub. In my mind, I told myself that if I sit like this, nobody can hear me. This is the most quiet position known to man, humanly possible. This position is the quietest position. So while the ex-boyfriend's peeing, I'm just in the tub, sitting like this, with my pants at my ankles. And he's just pissing, and I'm just sitting, watching the tile. And I don't know if that position is actually quiet, but for some reason he did not hear me. And there he is peeing, and I'm there with my knees to my chest, laying in the tub, touching the walls, trying to be in my silent stealth mode. And the ex-boyfriend leaves. He doesn't even hear me or see nothing. Oh god, I keep missing all the details of this story. So he didn't hear me the whole time. He was peeing. I don't even think I was like huffing or puffing or anything. Maybe I don't even know if I was breathing. But he didn't hear me. So, period. The daddy like runs into the bathroom at this point while I'm in there. While I'm in the tub, and the ex is finished peeing, but the ex has his back like to the shower curtain, like his back right here, and then I'm literally naked in the tub, and the daddy's facing the ex-boyfriend or whatever, and the ex-boyfriend keeps shifting, because he's trying to get to the sink behind daddy, and it's opening and it's closing the curtain, which is concealing and revealing me. And the daddy's looking over the ex's shoulder, and he's making eye contact with me, just super stoned, super high. And the daddy's just looking over like, what the fuck? And I'm just looking at the daddy. These fingers are getting racist. And the daddy finally devises some sort of idea to like get them out of the house. Like him and the ex are going to leave the house, so that daddy doesn't get caught with me. I didn't even know they were really broken up. What if they were like married or something? I don't fucking know. But I'm single, so it's not my problem. But daddy finally comes with an idea, gets the ex out of the house. Finally, they're walking down the stairs, and daddy leaves with him, going down the stairs, leaving me, a complete stranger he just met 20 minutes ago, leaving me alone, naked and high, in his home, unattended. A stranger was okay with this, I guess. Not okay, but what is he gonna do? And I don't know what kind of power this ex-boyfriend has over daddy, but it was enough to make him leave a naked Asian man on drugs in his house alone. But so I'm in the house standing just like, oh fuck, I should get my shit or whatever. And daddy's covered up everything, the evidence of me being there, covered up so the ex didn't see it. Before But yeah, so I looked around, all my shit was covered up, and Daddy comes running back up the stairs, and he's like checking. He's like, "Is it hitting you? Oh fuck, it's really hitting you now." And he was just panicking. He's like, "I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't like know this was gonna happen. I didn't know my ex is coming. Sorry, dry lips. My ex was coming, and I was like, it's totally fine. We could do this again later. My eyes are always closed, by the way, because this is me, how I was probably at that point. Just, yeah, Daddy. Even though he's over there, yeah, it's fine. But I was acting like I lived there in that moment of being sky high. I was like, oh, Daddy, it's fine. Like, you go ahead. You go ahead and go to. He said they could get coffee or something. You go get coffee, and then like, you can leave me here, a complete stranger who you do not know, and I'll like lock up for you and stuff. Can I sit down for 5 minutes and sober up? He's like, no, no, you can't. I was like, oh, okay, asshole. I just gobbled you, swallowed your dick 10 minutes ago, but now you don't trust me, even though you're gonna leave me naked in your house anyways. But I can't sit for 5 minutes to sober up. Makes no damn sense. People are fucking weird. And so he said, fine, okay, cool. You know, like I'm gonna leave with my ex, and you leave after I leave. And then so Daddy left, and I started getting my shit. I was like, this is a fucking weird day. And so I got my shit and I left. You know, cool, whatever. And you would think like, oh, I went home. That's it, the end. No. When I headed down those stairs, that is when I was the highest, the peak, the very top of being high. That's where I was at this point in time after Danny left. So here I am. I walked to my car, get in my car, and I was like, oh, I don't know if it's safe to drive. Sorry if I keep scratching. It's winter, my skin gets really dry, so I get really itchy, so I'm gonna constantly be doing this. It's not a nervous twitch, it's just I'm really fucking itchy, and the lotion, cocoa butter's not helping. But I get into my car, and not because I was afraid, I just wanted to not be dumb. I was like, I don't know what to do, so I sat in my car, and I was like, let me call my friend. Hey Adri, how you doing? Let me call my friend Adri. And I call her, and I was like, eyes closed. Adri, I did something bad. I know I just did something bad, but it's really funny. I swear, I'm okay. And she's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm so fine. I'm good. And this whole time when I'm talking to her, I've didn't realize that I was having thumb out when I was holding my steering wheel in the car, and I was like touching and rubbing the steering wheel. I was like, Adri, everything feels so good. I don't know, it just feels so good. Everything feels, the steering wheel feels good. And then I'm here touching all the whatever the fuck buttons and shit on my steering wheel that I have, like for volume radio, and I'm like caressing and molesting my steering wheel. I was like, everything's so smooth, Adri. And she's dying. She's laughing her ass off. She's like, oh my god, Danny, that's so good to hear. That's great. I love that for you. Are you okay? Do you want me to get you? I was like, no, I'm fine. And also during this period of time, that chapstick I just used is the same one from this story. I had unconsciously, unaware, had put on up to 6 or 7 layers of chapstick at this point. But I realized I was touching everything. I grabbed it and I was like applying and touching my steering wheel, and touching and applying and applying and touching and caressing. I was like, Adrian, my lips are so soft. Like everything's so soft. My skin. I'm smearing chapstick all over my steering wheel, my hand, and not realizing, but everything just felt so good and smooth, and it was just great. Then I said, Adrian, can you just stay on the line with me? I'm gonna drive home. I'm okay to drive. I'm aware and cognizant, and my motor skills are great. Everything feels good. That's all. So Adrian's like, yeah, I'll stay on the phone with you. That's what you want, and that's what she did. So I started the car and kept laughing. I was like, hey, you're gonna put the key in the ignition. And it felt so good. Everything feels so good. So I put my phone in the cup holder. And then I started driving or whatever. I don't know why, but the steering wheel felt really good. Whatever we, as you saw from the story, I was touching and all that shit to the steering wheel, and I was driving and I felt like I was flying, and I don't know how I got to my destination, but I was just driving. I was like, Adri, it feels like I'm flying, and the steering wheel feels so good. And she was just dying on the phone, and I'm dying because I've never been this way, and she's never seen me this way, and she said this is fucking comedy, and it fucking was. Um, so I was like, Adrian, I don't want to go home yet because I don't want to go home high and be weird. And then I was like, Adrian, I'm gonna head to you. Okay, let's go. Let's get ice cream. And I'm driving. Yeah, ice cream sounds good. Let's get ice cream. That sounds. It's gonna feel so good. And then I'm driving, and I don't know if my eyes were closed and I'm driving or what, but I got to Adri's because I told her I was gonna head to her, and I finally got there, and she's just walking out of the house looking at me, knowing just something's about to go down, and I'm just laughing about myself and touching everything. And she gets in the car, she's like, oh my god. And then I was like, Adri, on the way here, I put on like 7 more layers of chapstick, and I can't stop. My lips are so soft. And I'm just caressing my lips and talking to Adri like this, just touching my lips. And then we're driving and we go get ice cream or like Dole Whip or whatever, which is like the pineapple dessert thing at this little place by her house. And we we're ordering, and this guy comes up to take our order, and then we're at the register, and I go, Adri, he's so cute. Look at him, he's so cute. And then I look at her and I'm like, Adri, am I yelling? Am I yelling? He's just really cute. I hope he doesn't. Am I yelling? And I'm just yelling in the ice cream parlor with my friend Adri, yelling that the cashier is cute, and I'm trying to be like, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not like that. But I'm just yelling that he's like super fine and super cute and attractive, and I'm confessing my love to this complete stranger who is this like younger Latino guy, hairy body, cute. He's um and all that. I'm just confessing my love to this complete stranger, and she's like, "You're fucking yelling," and I was like, "I'll try to talk quieter, cause I don't want to. I don't want him to know that I think he's cute." And then she said he didn't hear me, but I'm pretty sure he did. So we get our Dole Whip, scratching again. I can't stop. Um, get the Dole Whip, and we go outside, and I'm sitting down, and I pick up this spoon, and I'm like, this spoon feels really good. Then, she's just laughing, and I get my spoon, and eat the fucking Dole Whip thing, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, oh my god, Adrian, watch out, swallow. I swallowed the thing. I was like, that feels good down my throat, and at this point, I'm slowly starting to come down now. Sorry for the earthquake. Um, I'm slowly starting to come down. I was like, Adrian, I love you. I think I'm gonna put some more chapstick on because my lips are so dry, and I just want them to be softer. And there I go, applying more, whatever. And that was the end of my quarter of an ecstasy trip that I got from returning an iPad because I'm Asian and I'm frugal. That probably was the most unorganized story, but I just can't really tell you it cohesively because my niece just gave me edibles, and now I'm on edibles today. So no E, but I got edibles. They both start with an E. But that's probably why I'm telling you this story, because I don't know what to do with myself physically. Well, yay! There's like a box of condoms, fancy condoms. But yeah, that's my story. Hopefully that made sense. I'm probably gonna rewatch this and think I'm some sort of fucking dumbass. And but I hope you guys enjoyed this story and my monotone voice, because it is 2 a.m. And I'm trying not to wake people up because some people live up right above me, and my mom's room is right across the hall. So I want her to like. She's probably having nightmares right now from hearing me speak of this while she's trying to sleep. But I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Oh, yeah, that's that. Look, there's my dog. He's so cute. Look at him.